Welcome to the second blind garage. Oh, listen to that language in the background. I am live! Swearing in the comments, and I'm going to do the same during the video. Sorry, I just ate popcorn before I did this and it's stuck in my teeth. I'm trying to dig it out while talking to you. How rude.
Comments will appear here.
But only is here yet, so that's okay. Comments should appear up here too.
Live.
Yeah.
Showing item 1 of 1.
Tell me that. I really want the comments to be bigger, but it's not letting me.
1 meter 26.
What?
123. John Scotsmon, Jeff Foster, see more in list comments.
Right, there's people here, is there?
John Scotsmon, Jeff Foster. See more.
Jeff Foster. Who's Jeff? G'day, Jeff. How you going, bud? I don't know what I've done here. I pressed some button.
Jeff Foster, I can't see you. Blind Garage comments are on Facebook. Blind Garage, it's only audio. Blind Garage, we're still setting it up. Jeff Foster, okay.
Yeah, sorry, Jeff. If you head over to Blind Blokes Racing Facebook page, it's live streamed from there and then switched over to YouTube. I can't answer comments, but Jono is going to do his best to send them across to me.
Jeff Foster, I can't see you. Blind Garage comments are on Facebook. Blind Garage, it's only audio. Blind Garage, we're still setting it up. Jeff Foster, okay.
Yep, there you go. So, tonight, cars, scars, and yeehaws. Tell me your stories about your best stack, your favourite car, and your coolest scar from doing it all. How's that sound? We've got to come up with subjects and topics.
Showing items 1 to 2 of 2. John Scotsmon, who owned that white HKHT Penelvan Jason. John Scotsmon, who owned that white HKHT Penelvan Jason.
Was it a
Showing items 1 to 3 of
Jono?
3. John Scotsmon, Paul Johns, see more.
Oh, yeah.
John Scotsmon, who owned that white HKHT Penelvan Jason. Volume controls hidden. John Scotsmon, Paul Johns, see more.
Call John?
John Scotsmon, panel van. Showing items 1 to 4 of 4.
White Holden panel van. If it was, if it's a complete one with American races and that on it, that was my adopted dad's panel van back in the 80s. If it's a wrecked one, it's the Desert Rat that's in Western Australia.
John Scotsmon, panel van.
Yeah, it'd probably be the old boy's panel van back in the day. So my adopted dad's had a 192 in it, and I'm pretty sure it had extractors, and they had the X2 manifold, I know that. He had a 3-speed Speco 4-shift in it. He had the old chain horn where you pulled on it. He had the partition and decked the rear out a little
Showing
bit.
items 2 to 5 of 5.
He loved that panel van.
John Scotsmon, who owned the white with blue striped XC panel van mate.
That was another one from my adopted dad's era. That car has a long history on the east coast around Port Macquarie, Coffs Harbour area. It was actually a XC Cobra, and what happened was a coupe, and the coupe got ridden off, and the shell was a mess. So the bloke, not to be disheartened, went and bought a panel van and transferred all the running gear from the brake, booster, pedal assembly, the whole lot, out of the Cobra into that panel van. And yeah, it's a replica, but built on genuine motor, gearbox, like, you know, if it wasn't for that, you could class it as a matching numbers Cobra panel van. Yeah, it's a pretty cool bit of gear, that car. It was around for a lot of years. It's probably still getting around somewhere now.
John Scotsmon, who owned the white with blue stripe tech. John Scotsman, who owned the white Mini in the shed.
The white Mini in the shed, that was actually silver, light silver, and yeah, that's one of my old beaters. I tried to get that thing going for ages and ages, and it'd run, and it just wouldn't idle right, and went like crap, and yeah, eventually...
Showing items 4 to 7 of 7. John Scotsman, half of the Cobras were 302 and 351, so what was it?
It was a 5
Showing
one.
item 1 of 1.
If I recall, it was build number 49. If my memory serves me correct, I'll get a hold of the old boy one day, and I'll sit down with him, and I'll have a yarn with him and get all the information fresh in my mind. But yeah, my adopted dad was right into the panel van scene. If you look into the old panel van scene, Jono, of the 80s, Valor Beach panel van show. It was like a run that all the panel vans used to do, and they still do Valor Beach to this day, I think. But it turned into a hot rod run eventually. But yeah, it used to be a panel van run, and we had some wicked, crazy panel vans back in the day, and I am going to do an exclusive episode.
John Scotsman, button. Showing items 5 to 8 of 8.
Episode on the custom vans of Australia.
John Scotsman, I hate red with white roof. 65 Plymouth Fury 3s.
Oh man, you kiss my ass, boy, that had a silver roof as well. Are you colourblind? That car was my first paint job, mate. You look at the finish on that paint. You reckon you could knock that out in a front yard? That car hauled ass, man. I learned to drive in that car. I smashed that car. I did a lot of things in that car I probably shouldn't have, so we'll leave it at that. But trust me, man, until you've driven a big Yang tank or that's a pillarless, you won't understand.
Malachi Wilkinson, hello, yes I am colourblind.
Hiya.
John Scotsman, all new Captiva, its first diesel-powered compact SUV.
Oh, the Captiva, if I could have bought any other car in the world, I would have. But the Captiva's on the channel for whom owned it. You got to remember, that was Miss Tilly's car. So, you know, I could have kicked it to the curb and pissed it off and never thought about it again. But to turn it from the, have a look at the early videos of it when it was ridden off in the front end, Jono. You know, we got that finished for her days before she died. She got to go for one drive in that car. And
showing items 8 to 11 of 11.
Her battle. And when the car came up for sale, I wasn't going to let it just go some random.
Showing items 9 to 12 of 12.
And look at what we're doing here. We're turning into something special. So, don't knock me Captiva, mate.
John Scotsman, with a modern 2-litre 150 horsepower common rail direct injection diesel.
Hang on, I'm missing a copy.
Malachi Wilkinson, hello, yes I am colourblind.
I won't hold that against you, Malachi. My adopted dad's colourblind as well, and I'm colourblind.
John Scotsman, all new Captiva, its first diesel-powered compact SUV.
Right, hang on.
John Scotsman, no I was taking the piss, I love it. John Scotsman, with a modern 2-litre 150 horsepower common rail direct injection diesel.
It makes 110, at present time it makes 110 kilowatts of power, and I think it's just over 400 newton meters of torque. Which, you go back to the old V8s of the 70s and 80s, they were flat out making that. It's quite I'm not a real diesel fan. I hate Captivas. I've hated them for years. I used to work for Holden. I hate Captivas, man. But that one holds sentimental value, and the fact that everyone hates the Craptiva, why not?
Showing items 11 to 14 of 14.
Cool.
Live with people button. John Scotsman, HDC, hill descent control, and ARP active rollover protection in list comments will appear here.
See, I don't know half the features of that car.
John Scotsman, 2.4-litre 4-cylinder.
I think it's got an electric handbrake.
John Scotsman, HDC, hill descent control, and ARP active rollover protection.
I wish it was just rear-wheel drive so I could do burnouts, really. The all-wheel drive part of it sucks. I don't know, I'm going to have to wait till it rains really bad. and take it.
Showing up. Malachi Wilkinson, no worries mate, even though I don't have a car, my dad has a 57 Bedford J Series 5-toner truck.
Sick, man.
Showing items 14. John Scotsmon, 3.2-litre V6 engine produces 225 horsepower at 6,000 revolutions per minute. Maximum torque is 300.
Yeah, see, I was going to
Malachi Wilkinson,
try and
no
fit
worries
an
mate,
LS1.
even though I don't have a car, my dad has a 57 Bedford J Series 5-toner truck.
Yeah, 5-tonner truck, man. You should drop that
Showing
really
items
low
15 to
on
17
its guts.
of 17.
Put white walls on it and a custom tray, dude, onto that 57
John
truck.
Scotsmon, can I buy you a 65 Plymouth like your old one?
Good luck finding one, ma'am. There was only 3 of them in the country, and that one's long gone. Sorry, guys.
Facebook, the 7th of September, 8:43 p.m. Facebook, Lisa Williams commented on your live video in We Support Australians United, we won't be silenced.
We'll get to
Out
that
of list
later.
comments will appear.
I hope people aren't, Anyway, yeah, to find another, especially a 4-door pillarless hardtop, like I could pick up a couple of years ago. Red actually knows a bloke that's got a 65 Dodge, which is the same car. The only difference between the Dodge Phoenix 65 model and the Plymouth Fury is one's a 4-door pillarless hardtop, the other one's got the pillar. Apart from that, identical. You can use the guards, bonnet,
Showing
different
items
grills
16
and
to
boot
19
lids.
of 19. John Scotsmon, what happened in the back seat of the 65 Plymouth? In list comments will appear here. Facebook.
I'm pretty sure one of my kids, no. Could have been though. I was young and enthusiastic. I was shattered when my old man
Showing items 18.
had to move that car on.
Malachi Wilkinson, I want to do a lot with it but me and dad want a resto. Get starts 2 times a year but always starts first key turn and drives but no brakes.
Well, see, here's the go, Malachi.
Showing items
If you
18 to 21 of 21.
Don't touch it, except for dropping it. Put it on some lowered suspension. Grab some white wall paint. White wall the wheels. Take the original tray off. Put it aside somewhere safe. Build yourself a mad custom tray. And then you've got a custom classic. Yeah, build a tray that's gonna fit the style of the car, so it drops right down over the arches and that. Like, I'm very creative. I like to do. That's why I bought Barry the Ute. That ended up getting sold out from under. Now, how's that?
Showing items 19 to 22
Here's
of
a
20.
story for you.
John Scotsmon, I have a J series if you want parts.
A what?
John Scotsmon, I know where a 66 Dodge sedan is.
66 sedan. That's the same car except for the grill and the boot lid, mate.
John Scotsmon, I have a J series if you want parts. Malachi Wilkinson, I want to do a lot with it but me and dad want a resto. John Scotsmon, I know where a 66 Dodge sedan is.
That 66 Dodge sedan would be interesting if you can get a video of it for me, Jono, and send it to me. I'll send it to a couple of people and see if it's worth me. 65, 66, pretty much same car.
Showing items 20 to 23.
And boot
John
lid.
Scotsmon, I have a J series if you want parts. Malachi Wilkinson, trust me, I've already bagged dad to do it but dad said he wanted to do it as a thing for his work. It needs a restore anyway.
Yeah, do a rest
Showing
on
items
it.
21
But still
to 24
put a custom
of
tray
24.
and air ride on it. No,
Showing items 22 to 25
You've got
of
to get them
25.
down low for them classic cars to look good.
Malachi Wilkinson, trust me, I've already bagged dad to... Malachi Wilkinson, cheers, I'll ask him.
Yeah, you can make the best of both worlds. You know, you can have the standard tray restored waiting.
Showing items 20...
And then have your custom tray. So then if you want to go to a classic car show, you just put on the classic original tray. If you want to go and hang out the Hot Rod Street Machiner boys, you chuck on your custom tray, your other set of wheels, and off you go. You got a 2-in-1, a classic cruiser and a classic bruiser. You know, a different exhaust. With a change of a set of wheels, an exhaust pipe, and the tray, you could go from having your standard factory restore to a cool sounding custom truck.
Showing
No,
items
it's that
24
easy.
to
It's a
27
visual
of
thing.
27. John Scotsmon, I think you just want to get low in the back of the 65.
All the time, man. the way we... Now, if you've seen a photo of that car, that's a big car, man. That was like nearly 2 ton and 20 foot long, over 7 foot wide, and we used to drive it like a go-kart. Man, my dad was a scary man in that car. I seen it do a complete 180 in one lane at about 70 mile an hour, coming down the street, locked it up, done a complete
Showing
180,
items 26 to 28
slapped
of
the
28.
gutter, and then stopped.
John Scotsmon. The entry LS model is only petrol driven with a 2.4 litre 60. John Scotsmon. I have a 63 Rambler, mate.
63 Ramblers are cool. They are a cool car. I'm a big fan of the AMC product. Like the Gremlin and Javelin. And so yeah. What else are we talking about? I was going to tell you a story. That's right. I was telling you about me Ute. Barry the Ute. I bought Barry off me mate for like $150. And it was an XNRMA BA Falcon 2005 Ute.
Showing item 1 of 1.
Column shift. I was like, wicked, what a car.
Showing items 27 to 30 of 30.
My mate says to me after I buy it, look, Jace, give me another $250. I can put 6 months rego on it because it's only
showing
just
items
out.
28 to 31 of
I was
31.
like, sweet, let's do this. So I goes and puts the rego on it. And, you know, it had a harmonic balance issue. So we put a new belt and all that on it. And it still wouldn't run right. It was like a jump to tooth. At the time, I was dealing with a car boneyard mechanical and wrecking, mainly with the mechanical side of this bloke named Les. Les is a fantastic bloke. He's not a part of what happened to me at all. I'd take my car back to Les tomorrow. He's a good bloke. But Clinton, that owned the wrecking side of it, him and Les had a fallout and Les left. Les rings me and says, look, come and get your car, mate. I'm like, well, is it fixed? He's like, no, sorry. I'm like, alright, well, I'm going to have to organise another tilt tray to come and get it. So, I start ringing this yard up to try and organise to pick the car up, and they don't answer the phone.
Showing item 1 of 1.
So, after weeks of them not answering the phone, I contact my solicitor, and he's like, yeah, this isn't cool, but not my department, I can't
showing
really
items
help you.
28 to 32 of 32.
So, weeks go on, I finally get a hold of this Clinton bloke on the phone, and he turns around and says to me, nah, I sold it. You left it with me for 6 months, it's legally mine. Dude, the car's still registered. I registered it before I took it there. If it was out of rego, you would have had it more than 6 months, but it was still registered, so no dice on that one. And yeah, to this day, we've never got me BA Ute back, and I had a 2018 wheel combo sitting there waiting to go on it. It already had a Canon muffler on it. We're going to ditch the tray, put the wheels on it, build a custom tray, and stick motorbikes on it.
Showing items 29 to 33 of 33. Malachi Wilkinson. Well, technically, I have 250 cars.
That's a lot of cars.
John Scotsmon. Do you know what the grills look like in a 63?
Dodge. Fake. Do you know? I'm just checking the rest of them.
John Scotsmon. Do you know what the grills look like in a 63?
Not exactly sure, but I do know the grill in a 65, 66.
Malachi Wilkinson. Well, technically, I have 250 cars.
That's a lot of cars, Malachi. Well, you probably got at least, I reckon out of that 250, there's probably about 40 there. I'd be like, I want it. So I better stay away from your place. I'll get in too much trouble.
John Scotsmon. John Scotsmon, who owned a XRXT Ute.
Red one or purple one? The purple people eater. It would have been. If it's a purple one, John.
Malachi Wilkinson. That's BS.
VSU. Orange. So you've got to give me colours and...
John Scotsmon. Know the grills in a 63 Rambler.
No, I don't know the grills in a 63 Rambler, mate. Sorry.
Malachi Wilkinson. That's BS.
VS.
John Scotsmon.
Commodore.
Who owned a XRXT Ute. Malachi Wilkinson. That's BS.
I need more information.
Malachi Wilkinson, yep. I just wish I could drive them, but they're just Hot Wheels and Matchbox.
Ha ha ha, nice
Showing
work.
items 32 to
Nice
35
work.
of 35.
Strap them to your feet, son. Get brave.
Malachi Wilkinson, yep. I just wish I could drive them, but they're just Hot Wheels and Matchbox.
Yeah.
John Scotsman, Malachi Wilkinson. John Scotsman, well, it is aggressive. It looks like Pac-Man from the side. Showing items 34 to 37 of 37.
Dunno, dude.
Malachi Wilkinson, sorry, I meant BS as in bullshit. John Scotsman, well, it is aggressive. It looks like... John Scotsman, Ford FPV or SS Holden.
If it's a purple one, it's just it's an XR6 turbo. No, actually it was just a non-turbo XR6, that one. Yeah, I need to know the colour to know which one.
John Scotsman, Ford FPV or SS Holden. Rotate camera to rear. Malachi Wilkinson, sorry, I meant BS as in bullshit. John Scotsman, Ford FPV or SS Holden.
Now you're going to have to give me more information, colour. Stock wheels, modify what sort of chrome, has it got chrome wheels on it. Unless you give me a little bit I can go on. Yeah, there's a lot of cars in my past. Some of them weren't mine, some were friends. If it's a purple BA XR6, that was the Purple People Eater. It was actually the first car to be featured on Blind Garage. A friend of mine wanted to buy the car.
Showing John Scotsman, or I mean 60s Ford Utes like a XR model or the newer one before the XW called the XT.
If you're talking about the Ute in the shed, the black
Showing
one.
items 1 to 2. Donald Cannons, what's up, Lindy? Good to see you.
Hey buddy, how you going? Yeah, Jono, if you're talking about the...
John Scotsman, or I mean 60s Ford Utes like a XR model or the newer one before the XW called the XT.
I had an XY.
John Scotsman, I mean, would you rather a Ford FPV or a Holden SS? Showing item 1 of 1.
I like the FPVs.
Showing items 1 to 2 of 2.
You can take the trays off and build a custom tray. But the LS is just a better package. The
Showing
motors,
items 39 to 42 of 42.
Delivery of power in an FPV isn't as aggressive as a SS Ute, so I'd probably go the SS HSV Ute.
Malachi Wilkinson, did you have a Dodge Charger, and would you possibly know what happened to the black... Malachi Wilkinson, did you have a Dodge Charger, and would you possibly know what happened to the black Charger from the first Fast and Furious?
I think back in the day when we dad owned Dodge City, we had one two-door Charger, American Charger come through. It wasn't a 440 or anything special, it was just a base model, but yeah, as far as the Fast and Furious, the original car from the movie that was in the garage had the
Showing
supercharge
items 41
removed
to 43
and
of
was
43.
sold off. Has since had the supercharge put back on, and I think it last sold for $1 million or something like that. It's around, I think it's in the Pearson Motor Museum actually.
John Scotsman, yes, someone owns the black Charger.
Yeah. So, that's the story on the Charger. So, and I'm not a real big fan. The only Charger excuse me. The only American Charger that I really impressed by. Yeehaw! Dukes of Hazzard, man. It's the only Charger. You know, if you got Dom's Charger and the Dukes of Hazzard Charger in a race, which one's going to win? The Dukes of Hazzard car, man. Because Luke and Bo would just go and smash him off the road with that big nudge bar at the front. And we all know Vin Diesel can't drive that good.
John Scotsman, I would not buy it thou even though I love old mate from Bin Wiki. John Scotsman, yes, someone owns the black Charger. John Scotsman, I would not buy it thou even though I love old mate from Bin Wiki.
He's alright, Bin Wiki, I don't mind that channel at all.
Malachi Wilkinson, Struth, I know the blower on it wasn't actually functional, it was just bolted on.
Yep. And the motor that they show you in the shed, when he's showing the young bloke the car.
Showing item 1 of 1.
That's not the engine. That was just borrowed from
Showing
the speed shop.
Malachi Wilkinson, everyone gots to love the General Lee from Dukes, but Dom has a nitro boost.
Yeah, man, but once they rammed him off the road, that nitrous is just going to blow him up, man. We've all seen what happened to the Acura.
Showing items 40. John Scotsmon, talk about the offended fuckheads who are graffitiing the General Lee's roof because it's racist. In list comments will appear
language,
here.
man. Language on the comments. My son won't be able to watch this video now. Come on, dude, I did warn you at the start not to swear, please. This is open to all audiences.
Malachi Wilkinson, true. John Scotsmon, Malachi Wilkinson, true.
So, yeah, when it come down to it, alright, there was so much BS in that first movie. Cars do not smoke the tyres up and do wheel stands. It's either one or the other. On paper, which would have won? If it had that
Showing
real
item 1
engine,
of
the
1.
Challenger probably would have beat the Supra. If you want to know
Showing
about
items
Fast
46
and Furious
to 49
crap,
of 49.
go over to
Showing items
Craig
47 to 50
Lieberman's
of 50.
channel. He'll tell you everything you need to know about it. I pretty much zoned out after a while because it wasn't about the cars. It was just a
Malachi Wilkinson,
movie.
comments aren't working for me.
Yeah, I can hear your comments.
Malachi
mate.
Wilkinson, comments aren't working for me.
Are they? This happened
John
earlier too.
Scotsmon, no flag is racist, only some of the people who are behind it, and that even depends.
Well,
Showing
I'll tell
items
you
1
this
to
right
2
now.
of 2.
I hold the Confederate flag dearly to my heart. I'm American, and sorry, that flag is part of my heritage, and I don't feel offended to fly it anywhere. In fact, there will be one when my workshop is, when I do get my workshop, it will have an Australian flag, a Confederate flag. I'll probably have an Aboriginal flag up there. I'll have a Holden, a Ford. I'll have a flag of everything, and if people don't like it, they can just look away, you know.
Malachi Wilkinson, nah, I can't see any comments after mine earlier on. Donald Cannons, NAU can keep your Twinkies, I will keep my Doritos.
Yeah, that's
Showing item
it.
1 of 1.
Yes. I ate a pack of Doritos the other day while I was watching your live feed. Just couldn't help myself. So this
Showing items
conversation
1
will
to
be
2 of
explained
2.
on Don's channel shortly in the following weeks. So head over to Automotive
Malachi
Carnage.
Wilkinson, nah, I can't see any comments after mine earlier on. John Scotsmon, Rob Orchard said he had to put a weight on the HQ Monero accelerator from Mad Max 2.
Probably wouldn't surprise me. Now that was a real car movie, Mad Max, the Mad Max series. Well,
Showing
up until
items
Beyond
51 to
Thunderdome
54.
anyway. 1 and 2
Malachi
were
Wilkinson,
mad.
okay, they're working now, thank you.
They're working? Cool.
John Scotsmon, Rob Orchard said he had to put a weight on the HQ Monero accelerator. Donald Cannons, I found my missing Doritos, gonna cost me $3,500.
Awesome.
Showing
That's
items
not
52
bad.
to
That's
55
not too
of 50.
bad.
John Scotsmon, I mean Mad Max 1, I mean.
Mad Max 1. The Interceptor. All,
Showing item 1 of 1.
as I said, we're going to do a couple of top 10 things for buying garage soon. I'll probably do them on the live feeds, and you can scramble around and try and find the movies
Showing
I'm
items
talking
1 to 2
about.
of 2.
And the cars I'm talking about. But, yeah, I've got a custom BM one coming up, and I definitely want to do top 10 Australian movies and movie cars. Because we got some really cool movie cars in Australia that people aren't aware of. So, I wanted to bring them out of it. Like, who remembers the Jaguar from the Big Steel? Used to be like, what the hell is the Big
Showing
Steel?
items
Look
54
it
to
up.
57 of Donald Cannons, so you're gonna buy one of the Mad Max cars that are up for sale at the moment.
Oh, if I had
Showing
the money,
items 56
probably
to 58.
not.
Malachi Wilkinson, one of the Mad Max cars are about to sale. I don't know which one because I've never seen the Mad Max movies.
You haven't seen them,
Showing items
Malachi?
57 to
That's
59
it.
of 59.
Get off the chat. Go right now to YouTube and start watching, boy. That is un-Australian. My God. You gonna cop it in the channel?
John Scotsmon, the HQ Monero from that had Byron Kennedy's engine out of his 186 in it. Showing item 1 of 1. Malachi Wilkinson, one of the Mad Max cars are about to go for sale.
I got that one.
Donald Cannons, so are you gonna buy one of the Mad Max cars that are up? Malachi Wilkinson, one of the Mad Max cars. John Scotsmon, the Goose put a rooted engine in the Jag in the Big Steel.
That's right. And then they swapped it back. So, awesome movie. See, they're the sort of movies that people don't realise. They're actually, in my time, that was a cool movie. That was a car movie. Yeah, that was pretty much the equivalent to Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Malachi Wilkinson, one of the Mad Max cars are about to go for sale. Malachi Wilkinson, one of the Mad Max cars are about to... I will, mate. I am waiting for lockdown to go away or say... Malachi Wilkinson, one of the Mad Max cars are about to...
Alright, what's this comedy here?
Ha, they would make a Mad Bush car out here. Malachi Wilkinson. Midnight Spares had the best one-tonners in it. Out of list comments will appear here.
They were tow
showing
trucks,
item 1 of 1.
One-tonners. And yeah, I tried to...
Donald Cannons, so are you gonna buy one of the Mad Max...
Right.
Malachi Wilkinson, one of the Mad Max cars are about to go... Midnight Spares had the best one-tonners in it.
Yeah, alright.
John Scotsmon, the HQ Monero from that...
Alright, I've got to try and... These comments gone all haywire on me now, guys.
I am waiting for lockdown to go away or save money to buy the Mad Max DVDs.
Get them on... Watch them on YouTube, man.
John Scotsmon, the Goose put a rooted engine in the Jag in the Big Steel.
I'll watch everything on YouTube.
John Scotsmon, the HQ Monero from that had Byron Kennedy's engine out of...
Yeah, I got that one.
John Scotsmon, Midnight Spares had the best one-tonners in it.
Okay, now
Malachi
my comments
Wilkinson,
have stopped,
in list
guys.
comments will appear here. Donald Cannon.
Down.
John Scotsmon, buy a Holden 2-tonner with a camper on it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind one of them. Not big enough for me, mate.
John Scotsmon, Midnight Spares had the best one-tonners in it.
Yeah, so... Yeah, the Interceptor would have made a mad car for around Gladiator Speedway, DJ.
Malachi Wilkinson, are they free? I didn't know that.
Should be able to. If you hunt around, man, you'll find it. Have you watched Running on Empty, Malachi? Now, that's the movie you need to watch, man. Running on Empty, 1982 Australian movie. You'll find it on Facebook, on YouTube, and it's free to watch.
Malachi Wilkinson, are they free? I didn't know that.
I don't know if Mad Max would be free or not, but...
Malachi Wilkinson, are they free? I didn't know that. In list comments
yeah,
will appear here.
Yeah, where DJ is, he's got Gladiator Speedway. If you go to Automotive Cartage, you'll see videos of him lapping around there with his mates, and there's even a bit of a sneak peek of the blind man getting up on the track and having a crack with him. That was pretty scary for both of us. So make sure you head over to DJ's channel if you haven't already, Automotive Cartage.
Showing item 1 of 1.
Subscribe and check his stuff out because he's got something pretty cool coming in the next couple of weeks.
Malachi Wilkinson, are they free? I didn't know that. Malachi Wilkinson, not yet. I like that movie Gone in 60 Seconds and Firebird 500.
Yeah, good movies. Check out Running on Empty. It's free on YouTube.
John Scotsmon, Rob Orchid had to pull the rim out of floor pan in the XB when he hit the bongo and he had to chain it so it would at least drive.
So there's a good little tidbits of information.
Showing item 6. Malachi Wilkinson, not yet. I like that movie. Showing Malachi Wilkinson, not yet. I like that movie.
Alright, now
John Scotsmon, Rob Orchid had to pull the rim out of floor pan in the X. John Scotsmon, the 7-Up's car chase is bloody mad eye.
There's some really good car chase scenes and that, you know. But Mad Max, really, them movies set the tone for the world, man, of car movies and that. Like, yeah, Gone in 60 Seconds was out there. The original Gone in 60 Seconds, as B-rated as it is, that's the one car throughout that whole chase. Check out that.
Showing items 67 to 6. John Scotsmon, also about the swearing, you were about the popcorn.
Popcorn.
John Scotsmon, have you ever been in a car chase? Showing items 67 to 70 of 70.
Jono. because no one has to know that. Maybe I have. Maybe
John
I haven't.
Scotsmon, have you ever been in a car chase?
Can't confirm or deny. How's that sound for an answer? So, I've been in some fast cars in some fast situations. I'll leave it at that. So, but the Mad Max films, they're crazy. Especially the first two. The Interceptor in the movie too, because there's differences between the Interceptor 1 and Interceptor 2. I'm a big fan of the Interceptor 2 because it had the extra tanks and...
Showing items 68. John Scotsmon, the Gone in 60 Seconds 1974 had a Mustang that was painted to be cheap.
It was a Mach 1 Mustang. In the original movie, it was a Mach 1 Mustang, and it was pretty much built to what they call NASCAR stock car specs for that time. And if you watch the movie, on the freeway, he's barreling along and he loses control and he hits a telegraph pole and snaps the pole off and then drives away.
Showing items 69
That's
to
not
72.
bullshit, man. That was a real
John
crash.
Scotsmon, Rob has Clunk's helmet.
So, yeah, go on, check out the making of the original Gone in 60 Seconds. Eleanor, the original Eleanor 2000 is a video for you to check out as well. In 2000, they pulled that car out, that original movie car, with all the dings and smashes in it, and they fried the tyres around this car park in it. I know a lot about the Gone in 60 Seconds franchise. I'm in the original movie, not so much the Nicolas Cage version. I will admit.
Showing items 70 to 73 of 73.
They had some hot cars in it.
John Scotsmon, Rob was the one who did the road lock-up on the Z1000 Quacker.
Oh, yeah. Just before the goose bites it, when his rear brake locks up. Is that what you're talking about, Jono? So,
John Scotsmon, Rob was the one who did the road lock-up on the Z1000 Quacker.
yeah, they're cool people I'd like to sit down and interview for the channel.
John Scotsmon, H.B. Hackelty died in the second one.
Oh, yeah? I don't... you probably know a bit more about it. Like, I don't know, bits and pieces. But, yeah, I've actually, my old man's just finished a Interceptor model, a limited edition, and there's only 500 of them. I will ask him for permission one day to film down at his place. His collection of model cars and that he builds. He builds mini show cars, man. It's pretty cool. So.
Effect tools, button, out of list comments will...
Tools.
John Scotsmon, H.B. Hackelty died in the second one.
Alright.
John Scotsmon, they ran the old EJ Ute on plain fuel to get it up to 90 miles per hour to go down the hill.
I bet, man.
Showing items 72
that
to
car
75
was
of
a mess.
75.
Alright, guys. Well, we've had a pretty good chat in that. I'm gonna stop
Showing
it
items
here.
72 to 7. John Scotsmon, the Ute had to miss the ramp as he was going too fast.
Really? And so they still crashed it, and that was the result. Was that the footage they showed? Was that they're missing the ramp and still, or do they have to have another crack at it, Jono? We'll have to do a dedicated Mad Max night one night, and you can tell us all the. You can go live on the channel, Jono, and I'll answer. I'll get in the comments and that, and you can tell us all your information and stuff you know about it. So, oh, excuse me. Man, that popcorn was good. Caramel pop. Coles $1 microwave popcorn, but caramel flavoured. First time I tried it, not bad. Not bad at all.
John Scotsmon, the Ute had to miss the ramp as he was going too fast.
Alright, no one's commented since that one. Guys, I'm going to end this live here. And, I missed out on me shows. Listen to me shows.
Effect tools, button, John Scotsmon, button, in list comments will appear here.
Yeah, I got it. Right.
John Scotsmon, yes, someone had to grab someone out of the way when the Ute was going down the hill.
Get the hell out of here, you'll get hit.
Showing items 72. Malachi Wilkinson, have you seen Firebox?
Not sure, mate. Don't think so. Send me a link to it on Messenger and I'll check it out.
Turn flash on or off. Malachi Wilkinson, sorry, Fireball 500, in list comments will appear here.
Don't know, it doesn't ring a bell to me. I may have seen it in my past and I can't remember it, so I'd have to watch it again. And there's a lot of car movies out there that I've forgotten and that I have to, every now and again they come up and I go, I remember that movie, how cool was that? So.
John Scotsmon, the Cameralinis were from The Getaway with Steve McQueen.
Alright. This phone's starting to get really hot. And the comments and shit.
Malachi
there
Wilkins.
We go, it's working again.
John Scotsmon, the Cameralinis were from The Getaway with Steve McQueen. John Scotsmon, have you seen The Cars That Ate Paris? Showing items 71 to 75 of 75.
Years and years ago, The Cars That Ate Paris, I've seen. Yeah. Can't recall the storyline or anything to it, but there you go, guys. You'll keep me entertained for the next couple of days when I'm bored. Well, next time I break me feet or something, doing something stupid on Blind Garage, I'll at least have some movies to watch at the end of it. Listen to. I'd love to watch a movie again. I reckon that'd be so cool. I'd be like in my element. But it's never going to happen for me. So, alright guys. I'm going to shut this live
Showing
down.
items 71. John Scotsmon, it had a 50s Plymouth in it. Showing items 71 to 75
I do
of 70.
remember it now, vaguely.
John Scotsmon, the Cameralinis were from The Getaway. John Scotsmon, have you seen The Cars? John Scotsmon, it had a 50s Plymouth. John Scotsmon, can we do this tomorrow at the same time?
I don't know,
Showing
mate.
items
This
71 to
chews
75
for a lot
of
of my
75.
data and things like that, so I can't go live every night. I'm going to do it a once a week thing and keep it at that. And I'll probably go for about an hour, 2 hours, depending on what sort of a response I get from people. I can't afford to go live every night. If you knew, I went for 28 gigs of data in 4 days, man. It's not cool. I can't afford that. So, we'll leave it.
John Scotsmon, can we do this tomorrow at the same time?
Nah, as I said, I'm going to calm it down. It'll be once a week. I'll make sure that it's advertised. I'll do a post on YouTube stating the join live at yet to be determined day and time. I'll work that out in the next 24 hours.
Showing Malachi Wilkinson, has VS Ferrari.
Yes, I have. Yes, the Shelby story. Good show. I want to listen to a lot of documentaries on YouTube. Still got popcorn in my teeth. It was shocking. It was good popcorn though, so I'm not regretting it. Yeah, well, so I'm going to take it to a once a week live feed like all the other channels do.
Showing item 1 of 1.
Just try and post every day like I have been. I don't want to disrupt the flow of the channel too much and get away from what I have been. I did do some footage today, but it didn't upload properly, and when
showing items 71 to 75 of 70.
It disappeared.
John Scotsmon, 302 or a worn worked 308.
Worked 308 will kick the crap out of a 302 every time. 302s are lazy motors. They are, especially late EFI ones, won't, the blocks will split in half if you put any decent booster or anything in them.
Malachi Wilkinson, it's a 2020 movie.
I'll have to check it out. Send it to me, Malachi. I don't think I've listened to it if it was 2020 movie. But alright, guys. I'll do a comment on Two Blind Blokes Race, status on Two Blind Blokes Racing, announcing when the next live will be, and I'll get Jono to put a post up on YouTube to let you know.
Showing item 1 of 1
there as well.
Malachi Wilkinson, it's a 2020 movie. Malachi Wilkinson, no worries mate. Showing John Scotsmon, who owned the Blue HQ Prem.
Blue HQ Prem? Blue HQ Prem. That was probably my brother's. If it's the one I'm thinking of, like a light blue. Light blue, Jono? HQ? If it's dark blue, it's my mate Statesman, not a Prem. If it's light blue, that'd be my brother's.
John Scotsmon, who owned the Blue HQ Prem.
Probably my brother's HQ Prem.
John Scotsmon. It had New South Wales plates on it.
Yeah. Or it could have just been a random car I've found in the car park somewhere. I don't know. I used to photograph cars everywhere.
John Scotsmon. It had Prem nose cone. Malachi Wilkinson. Catch ya when I do and don't do anything stupid, although we all do stupid shit daily for fun. Grin, have a good one.
No worries, Malachi.
Showing items
Catch you
72
next time,
to
mate.
75 of 75.
Yeah, John, I'd say that was probably my brother's HQ Prem, or it could have been, if it's got the, it's dark blue and it's got the centre strip down the, to separate the grills, it's my brother, it's the Statesman. So, alright guys, I'm going to end this here, and we'll do another live soon, and tune in
John
to...
Scotsmon, you're driving it, mate.
I'm driving it. HQ Prem. Man, it could be one of my old cars, I don't know. HQ Prem, wonder. I haven't owned HQ for a few years now. It would have been an early photo.
John Scotsmon, it's on a dirt road.
Dirt road. No idea. Could have been out the farm. When I had the farm, I think I had a, it might have been when I was out the farm. If it's a lighter blue one, it would have been when I was out the farm.
Showing items. Rotate camera to John Scotsmon. It had a black rear outside blind thing. In list comments will appear here. John Scotsmon. It had a black rear outside blind thing.
Black outside rear blind thing. The Venetian on the back, like the louver on the back. I used to always keep them on my cars, man. They're cool. They save your rear speakers from getting fried by the sun and shit. So, yeah, it could have been one of mine. I don't know. I'll send the photo to me, Jono, and I'll show Dad and go, is that one of my cars or one of yours? Or one of my brothers, or... So, alright guys. I'll reshoot the episode I did today. I'll reshoot on the Captiva. I won't be able to show you what I was doing because I lost the footage, but I'll be able to show you what I got achieved.
Showing item. John Scotsmon, HQ rear Venetian.
Yeah. Yeah. Always put Venetians and all the louvers on my car because they just give it an old school look, grandpa car look.
John Scotsmon, it looks like it had HJ seats in it.
Don't know. Don't know, dude. Not sure. Someone will tell me. Send me the photo, I'll get someone will tell us. Alright guys, I'm going to get out of here so I can get some sleep, so I can be up early to do some work on this Captiva again tomorrow and do another video showing you what I've achieved. So, till then, stay cool, remember the rules, keep tires turning for chili. Cheers guys.
Finish, button.